I've always been fascinated by the complexity of the human mind, and today we're diving into a topic that affects millions worldwide: depression. You might think you know what depression is, but there's so much more to it than just feeling sad. Let's explore the science behind this condition and understand why it's such a significant issue in our society. Are you ready? Let's get started. So what exactly is depression? Well, it's not just having a bad day or feeling down. Depression is actually a leading cause of disability worldwide, affecting close to 10% of adults in the United States alone. Clinical depression is a medical disorder that lasts for at least 2 weeks and significantly impacts daily life. If someone experiences 5 or more of the following for at least 2 weeks, it could indicate depression: persistent low mood, loss of interest in activities, changes in appetite, feelings of worthlessness or guilt, sleep disturbances, poor concentration, restlessness or slowed energy, and recurrent thoughts of death or suicide. Yeah, it's pretty serious stuff. You know, depression isn't just in your head. I mean, it is in your head, but in a very physical way. Depression actually causes changes in the brain that we can observe. Well, these brain regions are crucial for regulating mood and memory. Depression also messes with the balance of neurotransmitters like serotonin, norepinephrine, and dopamine. It's like a chemical imbalance in your brain. On top of that, it can disrupt your circadian rhythms and hormone levels. So when we talk about depression, we're talking about a real physical condition that affects the entire body. It's not just feeling sad, it's a whole body experience. Now that we understand what depression is and how it affects the brain, let's talk about what we can do about it. The good news is that there are effective treatments available. There's also exciting research happening in areas like transcranial magnetic stimulation, TMS. Pretty cool, right? But you know what? Treatment is only part of the solution. We also need to address the stigma surrounding depression. Open conversations about mental health can make a huge difference. If you know someone who might be struggling, gently encourage them to seek help. Offer practical support, like helping them find a therapist or making a list of questions for their doctor. And remember, it's okay to ask directly about suicidal thoughts. It doesn't increase the risk. It actually can help reduce it. Yeah, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. Understanding depression is the first step in addressing this widespread issue. Remember, it's a complex interplay of genes and environment, and there's no single tool that can predict who will develop depression. But by educating ourselves and others, we can create a more supportive environment for those struggling with this condition. If you or someone you know might be dealing with depression, don't hesitate to reach out for help. Together, we can break the silence and stigma surrounding depression. And hey, thanks for joining me on this journey through the science of depression.